I just finished up the Taste of Italy tour with a group of people from across the Upper Peninsula.
Fun.
It's impossible to be able to tell you everything that happened.
I imagine.
Right.
You know, this trip I think was a way that we really learned about a lot about international travel this time through.
Yeah.
And we learned a lot about Italy. So this morning I thought, well, we take a look at some of the pictures, share some of the things that we learned about the country. How's that sound?
Very cool.
Sounds great.
Okay, so first off, if you go to Italy, expect a lot of walking, okay? The streets, they're not very wide. People park anywhere they can, sometimes triple parked, and the traffic doesn't always treat pedestrians well, so be prepared.
Wow.
On the lookout.
And plus a lot of the streets are still using paving stones, not asphalt, so they're a little unsteady.
bumpy,
Yeah, you got to be careful. Now, as for these historic buildings, they are more than there to just look at. Some are still being used as churches, city halls, police stations, university halls. They're
Cool.
still using them.
Oh,
The
there's a
food,
pose.
so good.
You get the taste of Italy.
Yes, more than anything, what I notice is they use sauces to enhance, not cover up. So if you go there, don't expect a plate of meat sauce with some pasta. The breakfasts, where meats and cheeses are a highlight there.
Okay.
Water is expensive and ice is very hard to come by.
Interesting.
Yeah, and while Italy cares for people from cradle to grave, education, health, stuff like that, it comes with a price tag. Lots of taxes on everything. Wages between 40 and 50% taxed.
Wow.
Wow.
And the gas prices are very high there, about $9 US a gallon.
I feel lucky about
crazy.
250.
Yeah, it's very expensive. So that's why when you go there, you see a lot of little cars, motorcycles, and of course, like we said, a lot of walking. I think the funniest car we saw, and they're a real thing, I said I have snowbanks bigger than this car. It's literally big enough for one person to sit in.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, it was smaller than some motorcycles. It was so tiny.
So wild.
Yeah, so I mean, and of course, we've been sharing pictures of Italy on my Facebook page, and I'll be posting more of some of the great pictures. That was in Milan, by the way.
Beautiful.
And inside of there, it's like a shopping mall. And trust us, none of us walked into any of the shops there because it's all Gucci and Prada and all that.
Oh.
I felt poor just looking at the signs.
I can't blame you. That's a tough price tag to handle.
It was, yeah.
Okay.
They said that, Rome is the capital, but Milan is the money, and you can tell when you go to Milan, it is the money
So
of
cool.
Italy.
I'll tell you
Right.
what, I know Cassie and I were jealous of those Venice pictures you were sending. The nighttime there looked just gorgeous.
Venice
Yeah,
was
that
my
was some of my
favorite. I
favorite.
have to be honest with you, sitting there watching the boats go
Yeah,
back and
so
forth.
cool.
It was really beautiful.
We were just a little
so-
jealous last
Just
night.
a little jealous.